Hi everyone, today we have with us Aditya. Aditya, सच्ची बात तो झूठ बोला ना 2 month preparation करके 99.5 लाना is like impossible. So we'll look at his story today, and it's a very motivating story which is full of hard work, which I can see while we talk.
Thank you so much.
Let's talk about the background. Where are you from?
I'm from the state of Odisha and I am a mechanical engineer from IIMs from Bombay itself.
Okay.
My family actually has a business, but I wanted to make a dent of my own in this world, therefore I'm here.
Went for MBA. So when you talk about 2 months preparation,
yes.
So how it all started?
It started with, I started with just clearing my basics. I went through the books that were given from my institute and I went through all the getting basics clear, and once the basics were clear, I did not wait to finish the syllabus. I started giving mocks. And
so in 1 month you said you completed the syllabus. The first 1 month you focused
first month
on
I focused on completing the syllabus and solving all the example questions and book back questions.
So only solved examples?
Yeah,
if
only
I can do maths, all solve examples, enough
yes.
for me to understand the basics.
Yeah, enough for you to understand. Yes.
Correct. So if there are 50 chapters in maths, if I do 2 chapters a day, the basic knowledge
yes.
only, 1 hour is enough to understand AP-GP formula and all these things enough, and then focus on giving mocks.
Yes.
And last 30 days he gave around 40-45 mocks.
Yes.
So 1 mock every day?
1 mock every day, and the rest of the day would be analyzing what went wrong, what I should have done better, what questions I should have attempted. And then the rest of the day, like the second part after the evening, I would practice a little bit more on brushing up those topics which I actually went wrong in the
Correct.
paper.
And if I look at the CAT quant section especially,
yes.
So there are a lot of easy topics are combined together into a bigger question, like
yes.
logs with AP-GP.
Yes.
So if you have the basic knowledge about the logs, if you have the basic knowledge about AP-GP, you can pass that.
You can pass that fairly easy. One thing which I would point it out that I did not complete the full syllabus in maths. I specifically led geometry and numbers. I did went through them once, but they were not getting into my brain as efficiently as the other topics were. So correct. I put my 200% in other topics and I left geometry for good.
Correct. If you ask me these 4 topics, geometry, numbers are impossible to complete. PNC probability.
Yes,
you can't complete PNC that PNC probability syllabus, complete nahi hoga. And then time speed distance. Always complicated questions coming in the CAT exam from time speed. So these are 4 topics. If you want to quit, you can leave, but do the basics at least.
Yes.
The way you said. Okay. So 2 months preparation schedule, very simple. First month basics. Second month purely practice.
Purely
And
practice.
Last 15 days, 2 mocks every day.
Yeah, 2 mocks every day. That was just to get the speed right and just to get prepared about what the format is and getting my body and mind trained to not get sleepy or lazy during those 2 hours and work efficiently.
Correct. So how much weightage you like to give to the mock practice, the strategy, finalizing of strategy?
Yes.
Like people say CAT में strategy नहीं काम आता, अरे बाबा 40 मिनट में question.
CAT is all strategy. I would tell that it's not about completing the subject in CAT. It's all about efficiency, how well you are doing the topics that you are good at. CAT is all about that, finding the right questions that are suitable for you and doing those questions right.
Correct.
So strategy is very important.
Strategy is the main thing for the CAT exam. So and I believe you can increase the score by almost 30%.
Yes.
And especially if you're not able to clear the cutoff in a particular section, you can clear the cutoff if you have a mock
strategy. If you do well what you know right.
Correct.
Papers I left for the last 5-6 days. Other than that, I was doing other past, like way long before your questions, but like just previous year paper and last to last year papers, I left them for the last, so that I'll have a basic understanding. It will be on my mind. It will be like a new memory to me before I go and give the paper.
Correct. Because that is important. This is one of the main thing to do. So I normally say कि do it in the first. At least you know what kind of question come in the exam. Because not every mock is up to the mock of the CAT level.
Yes,
so you know this mock में ये type maths इसका अच्छा है या verbals का अच्छा है.
Yes.
So then if you can have a pattern fixed, that can help you a lot. So when you come to then 99.5, how many calls you've got?
I got a lot of calls for interview. I don't know the exact number, but I got a lot of calls from the common
baby IIMs.
All the baby IIMs. I got a call from IIM Mumbai. I got a call from MDI Gurgaon and even IIT Delhi and FMS too.
FMS. And which all you converted?
I was not, unfortunately was not able to complete a lot of them. Even though my interviews were bang on, they were quite nice. I feel somewhere in my profile I was lacking being a fresher and having a gap here. I think that played to my disadvantage.
Okay. So when we talk about unable to convert, so if you want to tell me couple of things where you went wrong.
Yeah. Couple of things where I went wrong.
Where I can improve basically. It's not about your failure, it's about my improvement, so that I can also do
I personally feel that at the stage where I was, I could not have personally improved, because I also studied a lot for interviews, going through newspapers, getting better on my ability to speak, etc. But since I was a fresher, I took a gap year after my BTech Mechanical. I personally feel that played as a very big disadvantage for me. Other than that, I was answering a lot of questions that they were asking me, and I feel that building up a good CV and having good points in your CV can also give you good points for getting selected.
Correct. So if you are a fresher, so get as many calls as possible. कोई तो convert देगा.
Get as many calls as possible. You will get at least one. And that too, a good one you will get.
Right. And that's true for everyone. It's not like if I work experience, I will convert everything. I have the same problem. So everyone have their own issues. So someone like he is very confident, good in comm skills, but don't have experience. There might be someone who have experience, but don't have very good comm skills. So everyone have their own set of problems. We need to focus on those parts.
A lot of people are sometimes usually just focused on one university to get in. Like my goal was IIM Bangalore, and once I got a rejection from them at 99.5, I was pretty dejected.
Rejection के call ही नहीं आया.
Call ही नहीं आया. I was pretty dejected. But then what you have to do is you just have to persevere, and just do not lose sight of your goal and just keeping on performing, and you will get a fine call after that.
नहीं एक बात बताओ यार, दो महीना पढ़ के इतना confidence कहाँ से आया कि IIM Bangalore का call आया?
I don't know. I think aim for the stars, you land at the moon.
Manifestation, yeah. You believe. You want to start believing, you will score well. Like if there will be many people telling you कि ये 2 month में नहीं हो पाएगा, ये है वो है. But when you joined the crash course, you knew that it's possible.
I knew it was my goal to do this task in 2 months, and I made it my life to do it. I had a perfect timetable. I used to write all the sums and all the tables till 20 and 25. It was on my wall. I used to plan my whole day, and it was my life for 2 months that I need to crack CAT and get into a good institute.
Okay. And during the interview, were you grilled about this thing, that the fact that you don't experience? Did they ask you?
Surprisingly, no, I was not. It was not at all brought to my attention, or they did not even mention it that why do you have a gap year. They grilled me about a lot of factual stuff, about different geographies, different time zones. A lot of questions were asked to me in a lot of interviews, but not about this gap year and why do I have this gap year. That was not at all brought up.
Right. And when you say you prepare for your answers, you prepare for all the HR questions, you read the newspaper every day.
Yeah.
So I think this kind of basic.
So my preparation was that I needed to have my story right. What I have done till now, going through my life story, what all I have done, recollecting all the achievements and putting them in a beautiful, good answer that it is presentable. Because I cannot exaggerate in any interview, they will see it on my face. I just need to be all the events in my life should be on the tip of my tongue for me to present in the interview.
Correct. You didn't think about that.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. And any advice you'd like to give to everyone? Like I believe one thing is belief. Yeah, he should be a role model for the next 2 months for anyone going for the CAT exam.
Thank you so much, sir. Just one advice, that do not focus on which institute you want to get in. Just focus on the task that you have to do today, and just one step forward, just take it forward and do not lose sight of your goal. Institute is not your goal. Getting into a good institute is a goal, and there are a lot of good institutes in this country.
Correct. एक पंजाबी में सही है, चंद्रमुखी हो पारो की फर्क पैंदा है, कोई भी जो मिल जाए सब अच्छा है. So I'm back. So all the best.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.